Okay, hi, hello! Why is it saying hi to Stream Elements? Did GG lag? Okar, hello! I'm here, making some art. Let me turn this down even more. It is, oh wait, I can just turn down this. I'm a dingus. Okay, let me make sure the music's going. Okay, music's still there. I'm still there. Alright, cool. There we go. Hi. It's been so long since I've done an art stream. I am working on a parody version of The Swing with Artemis and Emmett. And the Crystal X arc, he's like right there. I moved some things around. You saw I have new transition graphics. I thought since my profile had a purple and pink theme, I was keeping that the same. I gotta find a new transition graphic, which I'll just do that later after stream. Yeah. Oh, and then I have this as well. I'll show you. Hell yeah, what's up? I thought this would be great for like game streams and not so much art streams. Sorry, her mouth was just open. So this would be great for like, this is like my just starting thing. And then, but we're just doing art today, so we don't really need that before jumping into a game. We can just jump right into the art. But I wanted to share that. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Okay, let me make sure I have... Oh god! That was for something. Actually, streamers get to see a preview. It's going up on Patreon first. The sketch is going on Patreon first. I'll show you the sketch. Streamers get, streams get a little bit of a preview. What? I had a sketch folder this whole time? Oh my god, I hope you... Oh my god, there's Patreon sketches in here. Eyes emoji, yes. Okay, let me go in the Patreon folder because I have the safe work sketches in there. Here we go. This will get posted to Patreon probably tomorrow. And then I'll have the colored finished version like next week. But yeah, that was what that reference picture is for. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. When your dog puts something in his mouth, it shouldn't. Emma's just like, Artemis, like, what's in your mouth? What are you chewing on? She's like, Oh, that's for a commission. I'll have to keep that up. That's someone's Warrior Light. That's some person's Warrior Light. That's just for a commission. And it's like, oh my god, what are you chewing on? Okay, I don't know. Oh, maybe I should get the boring stuff out of the way and kind of shade in. Ooh, I downloaded new brushes. Let's add them. Nope. Let's add them here. Yeah, I added a new brush. So many new brushes. Can I click multiple? Thank you. I want that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Oh, and that one. And that one. That one. Add. Hell yeah. And then I think these ones, these two, 3, yeah, there we go. Add. Hell yeah. And then effect brushes. I download some like plant, like painter brushes. I don't know if I'm gonna use them, but like, I was like, oh, they're kind of good to have, I guess. Oh shit, I fucked it up. Oh, did I forget to add that brush? Oh shit. Clip Studio is so finicky about like multi-clicking something. It's annoying. Okay, and there we go. Add. I missed one. good. It's thinking. There we go. Okay, back here. And here. And I'm going to... I forgot one. That one. There we go. Okay. I guess I'll start here. I mean, I want to do the fun stuff, but I gotta fucking wait on... Oh! Speaking of that, let me just... I gotta do it like this. Okay. Duplicate layer. You go on top. Okay, there we go. That's for referencing. I don't know what I want to gossip about. There's so much has happened from the last time I've done an art stream. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, what does this brush do? I don't like it. Okay, what is... Ooh. Oh, did someone follow me and I not notice? I got a notification on oh my god. I am so sorry, Legit Mythical K. Thank you for the follow. I didn't hear the notification. I appreciate you. Thank you. I think it was on when I was on the other screen. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I didn't shout it out. I am a mess. I'm only 9 away. Stop it! Stop it, Mr. Pike. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hi. Hello. Oh, what's that? Oh. Okay, what does this do? Hi, we're gossiping and I'm working on my parody version of The Swing with Artemis and Emmett. Okay. Okay. I'm just seeing what these kind of do, how I want to get in on this. 21K, thank you. Thank you, Okar. Mr. Pike's bullying me. I'm being bullied. Okay, well... There's the... Oh, what's this do? Oh, okay. Well, my go-to brush for, like, all my coloring is this one. And I'm gonna set it to a... It's at black right now. I'm gonna set it to a middle gray. Okay, I'm gonna have to set it to multiply. That's fine. There we go. Full view on my Twitch. As soon as I go live, people are trying to follow me on things or notifying me on my phone. I hate to indulge this bullying, but I don't know, like added features. Ooh, there was a thing. There was a setting. It was in layer settings. Oh, that is not it. Sorry. Dead. Absolutely dead. Is this? Oh, this layer is not set to black and white. Let's set that to black and white. Gray. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, let's set it like a middle ground color. The extension plan. No. Why do I indulge this? Oh yeah, so I added new emotes for followers and subscribers, but one of the new emotes I added, so the loot emote is a 1K reward. This one's like the next step up, but it's Astarian's titties. And if you're a subscriber, you have access to Emma's titties. You can! They're already like... Twitch is like, this is a degenerate stream. They can say that here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out my blending. Oh! Thank you. Thank you for the Pornhub sound emote. Thank you, Rosie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, I'm just figuring out... I didn't warm up before stream, so okay. Okay, there is a blending thing I can do. Thank you. Thank you for the sexy saxophone. I appreciate it. Okay, hold on. Oh god, I was watching a funny video. I slowly but surely, you're gonna work up to that emote. It's tempting, isn't it? Oh, hold on. It's so tempting. Look at it be tempting. Cause I gave you Emmett and I added Astarion. Okay, there is a blending mode in Clip Studio. What if you just? Uh-oh. What are you gonna do? Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you. Thank you for the 5,000 biddies. Holy shit! Ah! Do you have a? Is it available now? Oh my god! Thank you, Okar. the. Oh, I see. I was like, wait a minute. That's great. I really did. I fell for it. You motherfuckers. Stream's canceled. Well, thank you for the 5 biddies. I still appreciate the 5 biddies. You don't get to. Only I get to use it. It's all for Bunny. This is all for Bunny. Yes. It's all for me. Yeah, you get the badge. This is all for me. Yes. Okay, so I keep getting distracted and I'm just trying to see. There's a video I think I saved on TikTok. Or was it Twitter? Dude. I don't know anymore. It was like a blending thing so it doesn't look streaky, and that would be very helpful. Let me check Twitter real quick. Bookmarks. Oh, hey Zart, would you like to see some lewd art of our baby girls with Starion and Karlach? I bookmarked it to send you later because it was the middle of the night and I was like, she's asleep. I don't want her to wake up. Oh, I found it. Oh yeah, was it wild? I don't think I've watched that. Okay, yes. Oh, compare density. What's that? I don't think I have that setting. What is that? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna send it to you. Normal. Yes, normal. Yes. Wait, compare density. I don't think I have that feature. Oh, Clue Studio. I don't. Alright, well, I was looking for something that I don't even have. Was it really good? Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna send you on Discord. Oh, I accidentally saved it. Did not mean to do that. Oh. Okay. There you go. Let me delete that from my photos real quick. Okay, and then I'll start actually doing art. Oh, hell yeah! Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I forgot this brush blends. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, it's just kind of like blah, 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 blah. This is still a messy coloring stage, so it's fine. Okay, so gossip. We got some of the family here. Let's some gossip. Do you guys, do any of you guys follow like the YouTube dramas that have been going on, especially in the art commentary community? Like, y'all know about when like Creepshow Art, like it came out that she was insane. She was like a big artist commentary YouTuber. Like, oh, let me get like a feeler for that. Cause I remember that happening in 2020. It was like, buh. And I used to watch her all the time. That was crazy. That was like, 4 years ago that came out. But the artist commentary community, I am so glad I never got into that shit, because that shit is full of the most insane drama I have ever seen. I just like accidentally discovered the drama of them, and it got worse this past like month and a half. It got way worse. So there's like, okay, so the drama that I've been following is that there's also like the artist meme scene on YouTube. All right, we're gonna watch Mad God next. It's stop motion one, lurk time. Okay, I'm just gonna tell this gossip about the art commentary community. So yeah, there was a art like meme channel, and it was like she blew up like My Little Pony stuff. It's like this girl in like her 20s or something, and her roommate made a video all of a sudden, and he said that and her name is this artist's name is Cindy Bear. And Cindy Bear got caught. She was grooming a minor. Big shock. A YouTuber got caught grooming a minor. And then like Cindy Bear made a video, and she was like, yes, I did that. She's like, I have to go and work on myself. And then we're like, oh, yep, another YouTuber got caught being terrible. And then she came out and said, I was like pressured into saying that. She goes, what I was doing wasn't grooming. Spoiler. This is all legend. It was allegedly grooming. She was talking very inappropriately to a 14-year-old. She was so the screenshots that came out from the 14-year-old, and she's like 22. She was talking about like characters that she's obsessed with, and like sharing lewd art of those characters, and it's like, don't you have people your own age that you can do that with, and not a fucking 14-year-old? But okay. So that's what she was doing, and then she came out and said, she goes, actually, that's not grooming. We're like, okay. There was like, a lot of it just looked like, from my end, like testing the water, stuff like that. But she was acting very inappropriately with a 14-year-old, whether or not she was gonna like try to engage further, which is wrong. So like that was the beginning of drama, and I'm like, okay. And I watched like because I'll watch like some drama videos when I'm like drawing and I don't know what to do. I'm not grooming, I'm just described grooming. Yes, exactly. So it gets even crazier. That is just the beginning part of it. So another art commentary person that was kind of big, like I followed some art commentary people. Like I followed Creepshow Art until it came out that she was crazy, and she also stalked her her husband's like ex allegedly, and all this stuff. So, and like I follow this English one. Bitch. Hey Lou, welcome in. We are gossiping. We're doing art. I'm doing a parody of The Swing with Artemis and Emmett. So I got my husbando. So we're working on that while I talk about the craziest YouTube drama I was witnessing. Okay, so yeah, I'll follow some art commentary, like not really. Oh yeah, thank you for the Emmett with the tea. Yes, followers, you can drop Emmett with a T while we spill the tea. So okay, so yeah, I follow some people like art, like commentary YouTubers and like gossip YouTubers and stuff, because sometimes I just want that dirty gossip. So they were talking about this, and there's this. Okay, so there's one YouTuber. He's an Englishman, and he has like a cartoon avatar, and he talks about drama, and like sometimes I like his takes, sometimes I don't. Called Omegon, and his character is like a Cthulhu. that haterade is what I drink all day. And like, so Omegon's not involved in the drama, but he mentioned it because the artist that did his avatar did the art for another art commentary, like, and he's an art commentary person, and I never really got into his videos, so annoying. And the dude's called Just a Robot, and they're like the same artist kind of thing. And people call him like the crossed arms like commentators because all their characters cross their arms, and I was like, oh my god, you're right. But anyway, I just mentioned him because like he mentioned Just a Robot because like Just a Robot was gonna make a video on her. And I was like, okay, that weird dude. I just didn't like his voice, and so I just didn't like, and I really did not like his take, so I never like got into his thing. He makes a video on the Cineverse situation, and he defends her. He defends her in the whole video, and then he gets her in a call for the video, and they're talking back and forth. And you could tell as he's talking to her, and he said, like, no, I am not attracted to her like that. Yeah, I have a girlfriend. But you could tell he, like, likes her. And you're like, oh, no. And so, I didn't watch that video. I watched, I heard about it. There's this, live streamer, like, commentator. He's, that like he watched the Cindy Bear thing. I think his name's like Chud Logic. He watched the stuff. Yeah, it was him because it blew up because of him. And Just a Robot was like, hey, check out my video. I want you to react to it on stream, and then I'll call you after. And he's like, okay. And he's watching this video on his live stream, and he's like, oh my god, this guy is defending a groomer. And Lily Just a Robot did the thing that Okar said and said, she did not groom the minor. She just describes grooming. And then like gave a definition of like what grooming is, but you know, it's just like that textbook definition when they're without the nuances. And it came out that like, and also we find out that like something about how groomers stick together. Oh, it gets better. So yeah, he interviews her, and he's like, you're not a groomer, you're just a coomer, and like making like coomer jokes, and I'm like, oh. And he's like, don't worry, you just gotta, he's like, don't just like make a statement and leave, you gotta fight this. And it's like, why are you defending a groomer like this? It's so weird, like, just this take. And it's like it's so awkward because he's like trying to joke around with her in this interview and stuff. And then so Chud Logic watches it. Yeah, it is scalding. He watches it and he's like, oh my god, what is this guy thinking? And then Just a Robot calls in. Oh, no, just before he calls in, he all of a sudden Chud Logic gets sent a message. I don't know how appropriate, but thank you for the Pornhub sound again. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, you're building up the biddies. There should be some Astarian ones in there. There's one where he says bad girl, and there's one where he says absolute freak. Those are really good ones. I'm just saying. So yeah, Chud Logic gets a message. He gets a message. Just Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was. I just realized it was not Rosie. Sorry, I read the thing wrong. Thank you, Lou, for the 1,000. I am so hyped up on this that like I'm like not paying attention. I will pay attention to more. Point goes to Lou. Thank you. GG. Damn it. Anyway, fuck you guys. So yeah, Chud gets this message and he's like, oh my god, this is insane. And he won't say what it is. He's like, I'll reveal later. Okay, yeah, R.I.P. Fuck y'all with love. Just a Robot calls in and like Chud is just like hammering into him and being like, what is wrong with you? Like, and he's just saying, he's like, that is what she did is textbook grooming. And he's like, oh, by the definition. And like, Just a Robot starts to like, and they call him Jar for short, so I'll say Jar. Like, Jar starts like caving as like Chud is just like like just nailing into him, being like, you're defending a groomer. I don't know why you're defending, like, and why you decide to put yourself in this situation in the first place. And he was like, oh well, because he like says in the video that like he expected to like say like, oh, what she did was wrong, she's a horrible person, and like he was like, oh, but I read the messages that she sent and they weren't that bad. Like, yeah, she's this was the best part. This was one of the best parts in his defense. He's like, yes, she sent like pornographic art to this minor, but it was censored. Okay. Like things like that. And Chad is like, oh my god, you're an idiot. And then so like as he's like, you know, just like railing him, being like, you're dumb, he goes, do you have anything to say to me? And he's like, what are you talking about? He goes, do you have any... Oh no, he actually he read the stuff before Just a Robot called in. I forgot about this. So okay, we're gonna rewind. So yeah, so Chud gets this message. It's the chat logs between Cindy and Just a Robot. The entirety of the chat logs between them. And he is saying, and he sounds like a lovesick puppy with this girl, to me. And he's like trying to be like, you know, we got this. We're gonna help you out. You're gonna get past this. You're gonna keep your career. You just have to get through this. And he's like flirting with her. He makes like a joke where he's like, hey, want to see my cock? And then sends her a picture of a rooster. And he is constantly trying to get into voice calls with her. And he's like, oh, I just can't sleep unless I'm in a voice call with someone. Like all this stuff. And one of the things he says, he's like, no, I got this in the bag. I'm going to send my video to Chud Logic and this will help us out. And Chud's like, oh, is that really what you thought? That you were just going to use me? That you thought you were big brain and going to use me like that? So now we go back to, he's in the call and Chud's like, do you have anything to say to me? And he brings up that. And Just a Robot's like, no, it's not like that. And he's like, do you even, like, he's like, why are you like acting this way with her? Are you like, do you want to be with her? And he's like, no, I have a girlfriend. But he's like, I am a guy and she is a girl. And he's like, what is that supposed to even mean? Like, just basically saying like, well, if I had the chance, I'd jump on that. Like the alleged groomer. And then, it kind of just like fizzles out from there where like Just a Robot's like, I'm going to make a follow-up video. I'm going to make a defense video and all this stuff. And like basically just got like reamed a new one just for being like a fucking idiot. And so that was like that live stream. There's more. All of a sudden, like, so there isn't really like grooming allegations with him, I will say, but there was allegations of him being creepy. If like, there was a quote from one of the people where they said, if you are a girl in the community, you have a story that has to do with Just a Robot for being weird. Like, just constantly doing chats like that, constantly trying to get into Discord calls, inappropriate jokes. There was I think it was this past, what is it, VidCon. I think it was this year's VidCon or last year's VidCon. There was a girl commentator, like streamer, and I think they had disagreements, and he wanted to like hash out he likes to be a debate bro, and he wanted to hash out the disagreements. And she was like, I get, we can talk in person if you really want. Like, we're at VidCon. Like, he's like, oh, like, so there was a discussion about like being in VidCon. She's like, yeah, we can talk in person if you want. But like, she got busy, and so she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't meet you there. And he's like, okay, do you want to meet at my hotel bar over drinks or something like that? I think that was like the initial thing that he like brought up, like meeting over like drinks at the hotel bar. And she's like, no, I'm not really like into doing that. And then he's like, well, we can like do that or like come back to my room. Wink, wink. Just kidding. And it's like, oh, absolutely not. Like, as a girl, absolutely not. Like, she completely shut that down. She was like, no. And he's like, no, I'm just joking. And he was just like weird with her like the whole time afterwards. Her friends had to keep a watch out for him because people do know what he looks like in real life, even though he uses an avatar. He has posted his face before, so they know what he looks like. So they were like keeping away from him and stuff like that. So the next part of it. So that's like there was also like actually no, I take that back. There was allegations of being inappropriate with someone who was on the young side. It was a bit more. It was kind of you could technically defend it the way that he was defending Cinebear almost. Is that he had like a young fan somehow had a fan in his Discord, and she was an artist and she wanted the art role, but like he was still being weird. He wanted like inappropriate art of his avatar with like another art YouTuber, and he described it and it was like lewd, and she was like, I'll do it. And then I think at one point she was like, oh, by the way, I'm 14 or something like that after. And like there wasn't like with the Cinebear thing, she knew the age of the person, and like he didn't. I remember correctly, but like there was that. So that's kind of like the end of that, where he's just people are weird, he's weird. I'm saving real quick. So there's kind of that. Okay, so now we rewind back. So with the Cinebear thing, we mentioned that she had a roommate, and he exposed her for being creepy. So he was also a YouTube art commentary person. He would do animations. He does animations and then does like commentary stuff and talks about his life. He says he's gone through like a lot in his life, so he tells his stories. He has his own controversies, and one of them, he got exposed for doing the exact same thing that Cinebear did. And it's kind of come out that he likes to use people so he doesn't have to like basically work for a living. And once it just, to me, this is like my opinion, to me it looked like that the Cinebear well was running dry and these allegations came out, and or like the 14-year-old came to him, or he heard from someone else, these allegations come out, and he was like, oh, it's time for me to jump ship. And so instead of standing by his friend who stood by him when those allegations came out, Cinebear stood by him when those allegations came out. I'm not like, defending her, but just being like, they were the same type of person. He was just like a little worse apparently. And so all these allegations came out, and he just went goodbye from the internet. He's like, y'all are losers. I'm bye from the internet. And I was like, damn, this is like a mess. So that was that drama. That was the tea. Isn't it amazing? Like every once in a while, so there's like other things. There's like another player in the drama that he's just as bad. He was the first person to start defending Cinebear, and then when Just a Robot took over, he felt insulted because I think he also wanted a piece of the Cinebear pie, and so he betrayed them. And I think he sent the chat logs to Chud, the Chud guy, Chud Logic guy. I was like, damn. So that's kind of what I do when I'm like making art and like playing Final Fantasy 14 and doing busy work. I'm just watching YouTube drama. Okay. It's kind of that bit. Oh, you know what? I think I can. Okay, hold on a sec. This will really help me out if I had thought of this a little sooner. Okay, where are my reference pictures? Where's the swing? There it is. Edit. No. Oh, or I can just do it here. There we go. Say export JPEG black, and I'm using one hand for this, and white. Save. Okay. So now I'll have a good reference picture. Do not save. That was like the big one. That was like the big one that I've been following. I was following the, you know, if you're in the, like, well, we're on Twitch, but like the Doctor Disrespect drama was like the same thing. I was following that for a bit, and it was just like depressing. Although the Cinebear stuff was a little more entertaining. I mean, it's all like depressing in the end because people are terrible, man. Okay, what is... There we go. Hell yeah. Okay. I wonder if I turn off gray, what happens? Oh, it doesn't do anything. It'd be funny if like the hot pink, because that's the color I'm kind of using, the hot pink just pops up in the shading. That would be great. Oh wait, I just need to make that a little bit bigger. Okay. This is like underpainting part 2, because I did like the big, like blocking in the big darks and lights, and then now I'm just kind of blocking in the underpainting. Oh, there's like something in the background there. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, well, let me just kind of fill it in, and I can like paint it in due time. Okay, now I can kind of get rid of that a little bit. Yeah, this layer is multiply. Oh no, this has to be multiply. Okay, that's fine. My weird sketchy shit, I mean, as in like actual sketching. My messy sketches is betraying me a little bit. Okay, that's fine. This is 100% self-indulgent art. I don't think anyone would want a print of my Warrior Light, but I am cringe and free. That's some sketchy shit right there. Yeah, when we're into sketchy shit, but as a sketchy shit, we're into, I mean, this stuff. This stuff. That's the sketchy shit we're into. Okay, so it's just kind of bushes. Yeah, so what inspired this is I'm in an art history class, and we had to write a paper about masterpieces, and like it's kind of interesting like how the language of what masterpieces mean has changed over the centuries. Like, not to get too into like an art history lecture, but it used to be a masterpiece was literally just, it was a work of competency. Like a artisan in like the 1300s was like, hey, I am a master of my work. Here's a thing I made. Like a crafter. He's like, I crafted this. And they're like, yeah, that's a master work. You can take on apprentices. That's a masterpiece. And then, you know, now it's like like the meaning has changed so much. And we had to define masterpieces. And so one of them I chose was the swing. And if you don't know the story behind the swing, it's really interesting. Like, it's like the Rococo painting. And it was a commission of a guy and his mistress. He wanted his mistress painted. And if you know about history of clothing, this is a scandalous piece because she's kicking her shoes off. She's swinging right above this dude. She's not wearing any underwear. He's just getting a full peek. But yeah, he wanted it of his mistress, and then the whole thing of like the swing of women swinging from lovers to lovers. So this is like a seedy, dirty artwork. And it was seized when the revolution happened. And why is that one? Oh, it's because of this? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was seized when the revolution happened. And it just kind of molded and became like, it became like a cultural icon. Masterpiece, you mind telling me what you're doing with that ships or finishing the sketch? Please don't bin. It's all good. I almost say I never played Halo. I have played Halo multiplayer at friend's house, but I wasn't an Xbox kid, so I haven't really played Halo. Don't kill me. But yeah, the swing. Thank you for quoting. I am being held hostage. Oh, hi, Streamlabs. Yeah, Streamlabs said hi. You asked for a quote. Streamlabs provided. Yeah, but culturally, like this is just like a cheeky painting that we like. Be knife to me or else. Oh no, that was you. Yeah, it's just like a cultural, like, you know, it's, when you think of Rococo, you think the swing. It's just like a pretty, because it's so whimsically painted too. Like, there is some lewd art from the Rococo era. Like, I've accidentally seen a lot of it. And but this one is just, it's painted so well. It's so whimsical looking, and like the dirty aspect of it kind of, it can get easily lost. If, you know, like different people looking at it, and like it was in a fucking Disney movie. It was in Zart's favorite Disney movie. Did you guys know that Zart's favorite Disney movie is Frozen? I wonder if she's still here. Yeah, it's her favorite Disney movie. If she pops up in chat again, you should tell her, you should remind her of her love for the movie Frozen. Okay, I'm just gonna, cause, yeah, it's a lot of like white flowery bushes, but they're kind of on a very dark base, so. Yeah, her favorite Disney movie is Frozen, and she loves the song Let It Go. It's like her favorite. Okay. Let's see what other gossip. Yeah, that's like about right. Hell yeah. It's like that thing. Actually, it kind of does that. Okay. I also kind of have an idea for a new, like, I hope you guys enjoyed this month's lewd Patreon art. I have an idea for another. It's kind of like my go-to. I just want to draw my go-to right now, and then I'll think of something new. Okay, his coat isn't that light. Okay, yeah, that's looking about right. My best friend, Mr. Foxwell, he is a Garahatia boy. He loves Garahatia so much, and I showed him this piece, and he's so excited. I'm like, I put the Crystal X-Arc in the background, and he went, perfect, absolutely perfect. Because the connotation is, he's like, oh, I'm swinging my best friend and my inspiration, my hero, on the swing, and Emmett's out here getting an eyeful. It's just perfect. Okay. I also had to, my good friend Illustration, she's an art teacher, and we met in community college together, and she went to a really good art college. So like, you know, she knows what the fuck she's talking about. But she always like tries she's helping me out, giving me critiques. So I posted the initial sketch of this, and she was like, "Can I give you critique?" And I was like, "Always, dude." And she goes, "Her torso and legs are wrong, kind of, like they don't really make sense in the initial sketch." And I was like, "Dude, I totally understand. It's the original, because I'm basing it off the original. So like this isn't like a scandalous thing, but to get the proportions, the positioning right, I drew on top of the original painting. But like, you know, I went in just to get the like the posing and everything, and to make sure everyone's in the right place, to not have to worry about anything else. So like I drew the initial sketch on top of the original on a layer. Um, and then I went in and like was, you know, getting everything right and getting Artemis right and Emmett and everything. And I was like, it's the original. The anatomy is so wrong in the original, because like her torso and like right here in her knees, like here, like girl, your thighs are, oh my god, they're huge. And it's just like, especially taking this art history class I'm in, like the teacher's so good. And because she won't just talk about like, oh, the cultural significance of this piece, the history of this piece. She's like, the anatomy is so wrong in this piece, and for like reasons and stuff like that. That a lot of these artists these other artists were like, man, fuck the anatomy on this. I want to look like this. Like if you look at the painting of like the Odalisque, I think it's like the woman in the harem, and she's like lounging, and her back has like several extra vertebrae. Like she turn around, she's gonna have a 12-pack. And the artist, he wanted to distort the anatomy to give it a certain look, and he was criticized for it when it came out. But it is like a historical like art history piece. But I said, I was like, girl, it's the original anatomy. But I was fixing it up what I could, with like sticking to like wanting it to look like the original. All right, I guess I'm just gonna paint around Artemis, and then I'll paint Artemis. Oh, this kind of goes like that. Also, I'm thinking of, I was talking with like Sart and her friends when we were playing some Baldur's Gate. I'm trying to finish. I have yet to finish an actual Dark Urge playthrough. I usually start over. I've done it twice. So this is my third go around, where I've almost completed the third act, and then because I want to start a new playthrough, but I have to beat my Dark Urge one. And then because I have Artemis, she's my Final Fantasy 14 OC. I have my Baldur's Gate OC, Alice. They both have A names. It wasn't on purpose. I don't know what happened, but I want to do a special playthrough of my OC and play it like her. She is she's a dumb paladin. She's a vengeance paladin, but I have to play like balanced, because later on she takes on the powers of a cleric, because she was a Forsaken cleric. It's a whole thing, whole backstory I made for her. And I was thinking of doing special streams just on Discord when I do that playthrough. So I might be doing that. So I might once a week. I think when the holiday break hits, I'll do that. Which is soon. I have 3 more weeks of school, technically. I have this week coming up. Then I have final week for all my art, like studio classes, our finals. And then the week after, I have my one test, my art history class. Oh, speaking of that, I gotta check something real quick. Hold on a sec. I want to see if girl graded my paper. Everyone else got their papers graded. What about mine? Sorry, I'm like a bit congested. Let me use. I have really bad winter allergies. I have really bad all year round allergies, man. Okay. I get the worst post-nasal drip. Oh, man. grades. I want grades. She has yet to grade my paper. Okay, great. I'm like worried because I was supposed to add the artworks at the end and I forgot to put them in. I wrote about them. She knows which ones I'm writing about. I forgot to fucking put them in. Fucking idiot. I like the little cherubs. They're cute. Ooh, I get to do, I gotta start on it because it's gonna be a lot for me to do. I'm doing a watercolor painting of Phantom of the Opera for my life drawing class. I'm so stoked! If you are relatively new here and don't know, I am a fan of the opera lady. And every year for an assignment, I try to incorporate Fan the Opera, and this year I get to do it again. I'm very weird with how I paint. I like to just kind of like pick a section, start, and then kind of slowly add semi-details in, like, you know, where I need to go, and then I just kind of move. I just follow the flow. I did I'll show you this painting. It was in my portfolio. So I got into the animation program at my school, and this was one of my portfolio pieces that I did. And it was just on a whim kind of thing. So I found out last minute I qualified. I didn't know if I had qualified. And they were like, oh, actually, you do qualify to enter a portfolio. And I was like, oh, shit, dude. And so I had a week to put a portfolio together. And I panically did the still life. So it's just a digital painting still. Oh, it's got my real name right there. It's fine. It's not that hard to find my real name. But I did this kind of last minute, and I painted it in the similar way that I'm painting this, where I use that brush and I go in, and then I just slowly start adding more and more details. But like I sat with this skull, and then I focused here, and then I just kept going and branching out and stuff. But yeah, those are my portfolio pieces. I have another one that I like. It's a watercolor painting. Is it? Oh my goodness, it's this one. It's all watercolor. I'm very proud of it. Okay. I was like, I can do traditional art. I also enjoyed charcoal. My my life drawing teacher was kind of hyping up my work with how I do charcoal paintings, because I really like to paint in the darks and lights and stuff like that. Oh, I'm gonna have an ad start in a couple minutes, and so we'll take a little break and, you know, stretch, like reflate your booty if you've been sitting for a while, aka me. And yeah, we'll just do the ad protocol. Even though I'm not playing a game, you don't want to miss on this riveting commentary while I paint. It gives me a nice little break. I forgot what I was talking about. Hold on, let me get my brain back. Oh yeah, my charcoal drawings. I was like hyped up he's like, oh, if you haven't seen her work, she really gets into like the darks of the paintings and lights, like the contrasts. And I was like, thanks. It was during critique where I really failed on doing not that. It was an exercise in mark making, like pencil work mark making, and I'm chaotic when I work traditionally, and it really saw in there. And he's like, I see what you're trying to do. It did not execute, and I was like, oh hell, it didn't. Feck. Okay, yeah, it has to kind of be painted in there. Oh, you kind of darkness in there. And this is still kind of like my middle ground darks and I'm filling in. I have to fill in some middle ground lights. And then I'll build up the kind of the blacks in it. And then if you're like, oh, why are you doing it in black and white and not in color? I'm like, I'm doing that digital art technique where you you paint it in grayscale first and then you add the color on top. So that's what I'm doing. It makes my life so much easier. So I'm just trying to get the values down and the details, and then I can add. I'll probably like get the values down, the textures of everything, then lay down color, and then work in the details. That's what I think I'll do. Because it isn't just a one, like, slap the color on top, it's perfect. It doesn't work that way. I'll show you one that I actually did paint it that way. Okay, ad starting. So, it's starting soon. It gives me a second, so ad, please. 3 minutes. If you are a subscriber, you get to enjoy a clips show. If not, enjoy them ads. I will be right back. Oh my god, Sidekick is broken. Okay, 1 second. Well, I'm gonna make sure this works while the ad has not started yet. Let me just... Oh my god, fix this real quick, and then I'll get it running while the ad's going. Alright, I'll be back. I'll stop until you're back.
In the darkness, he instinctively caresses your neck before realizing he must do worse. He squeezes your rear with a limp grasp.
Oh, kitten, be bad for me. Be bad at sex.
That's such a great line read. Should be 1, take off your clothes clumsily. Come on, car show. Car show. Yeah, yes. Yes. Yes, car show. Car no, yes. Yeah, car show. Yeah. No, yeah. Car show. Car show. Sorry.
Oh, hi.
Hey. I want to love to be able to touch you properly.
Where would you start?
Oh. I'd start by tracing every curve of your body with my fingertips.
You give me chills, baby. No mean feat at my temperature. Gods, we better find a way to cool me off soon. I'm not sure how much I can take.
I just keep teasing Carla. We can't touch each other. Sorry, I was trying as a tease. Okay, I should hopefully have learned a new ability. Final Fantasy 14, you just clip into everything. It's great. Yep. Just clip right in. Yep, there you go. Get right in there. You got it. Yeah! Car show. Oh, here we go.
And how'd it go? Run into any trouble? And what about the Militech angle?
Sure, of course there was trouble. Royce couldn't have given two shits.
Jackie, you okay?
How'd you get him on board? You use the corporal woman?
Met with Stout, managed to strike a deal.
Well.
I fucking love this game.
Gave me the chip with the scratch for Maelstrom.
Oh my god, they somehow made this level even sweatier.
Ah, yeah! I'm the best.
Oh, did you make it?
I'm almost there.
I'm...
It's me in flames! It's me in flames! Yes, I got first!
I am struggling in these screens.
Yeah, he tried
you
grabbing
did
me.
it first?
Yeah!
Congratulations, it's big!
It was me to do with flames. Why?
Congratulations. Turn around.
No, no,
See
no,
the
no.
camera.
Where?
You see the camera right
Ah! Damn it! I can smell your bones over it. I told you this would be right up your alley. Thank you for joining. Ah! Jesus Christ! Bonnie got me! Fucking bunny bastard. Taking a bite of curry. Not my mom laughing at me in the background. Yeah, that bunny bitch. I'm gonna put it here.
All right.
Oh, thank you, I'll stretch. Victory stretch! Alright, I'm back. Welcome back, me. Hell yeah. I got distracted. Yeah, if you would like to see me get the shit scared out of me, I'm only 9 followers away from meeting my goal of playing more Visage. So I got to 200, I will play more Visage, and then if you want me to see my face, I'm doing a subscriber goal. If I hit that little middle, they have at the top, if I hit that middle okay, Bunny, fucking try this again. If I meet the middle goal, I will do a face cam next stream, and then I will do it for the little third dot. I'll do it again, and then as soon as it hits 10, I will continue to do face cam streams until a follow with a small price to pay torment to you. Ah, Foods! Oh my god, thank you for the follow. Hi, Nightmare. Hello. Thank you for being here. Foos, now you have access to Emmett emotes and a coffin because you follow. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm working on my parody of the swing. We're slowly just adding value. Oh. Oh, I see what I did wrong there. Okay. Somehow I still carry chaos with me everywhere. I love that. So we were talking about, actually this is perfect that you're back here, because we were talking about the swing and how culturally significant it is. We came from like a lewd art to like culturally significant, and how it made way into your all-time favorite Disney movie. We were saying how much you love Frozen and how Let It Go is like your favorite song. No, don't leave me. I was seeing if you were still here and I was doing that. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna keep going then. If y'all don't know, Zart was playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and when the Frozen level came on, and was on stream doing this, the Frozen level came on, and they played Let It Go in entirety. She just turned off the game and has not touched it since. She'll never admit it, but she loves to dress up as Elsa and swoon on me. I knew it! I knew it. Thank you. Thank you, Lou. I fucking knew it. It's not her fault. It's your game. She aims to please. God, now I'm fucking 8 away from... She does... You know what? She does just need to let it go. You can't hold it back anymore. You just gotta let it go. Oh, fuck. What happened? Oh, God. What did I do? What happened? Something popped up. Okay. Well, I'll worry about it later. Oops. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. I haven't thought of, like, other drama, gossip. I was talking, you know, you're just coming in. I was talking about some internet gossip that I was witnessing while on my hiatus, like the Cindy Bear grooming allegation. Oh, no! Oh, no. Wait, I have a... On guard! I knew it. See? She's a Disney princess. I knew it. Yes. Ooh, I have one to match. GG. Having a black cat is fun because I'll just walk into a room and there's just this black mass on the other side of the room with glowing eyes staring at me. And it's a kitty. It's Chi-Chi. Okay. I'm kind of teasing myself. I don't want to start on Artemis just yet because she's my favorite part to work on. I also forgot to... Oh, actually, no. The ropes are fine. The ropes are actually fine. I did do that. I'm going to do Garahatia. Or the Crystal Exarch. He's in this version. If you follow me on my... If y'all already don't know me from my personal Instagram, I posted about... how Jonathan Bailey, he's in the Wicked movie. He's like the male lead in the Wicked movie. He's the English voice actor for Garahatia, and the Crystal Exarch. They're the same person. And so I was posting about that on my personal Instagram, and I was like, you might know him from Bridgerton or the Wicked movie. I know him as the redheaded catboy from Final Fantasy, the critically acclaimed MMORPG, Final Fantasy XIV. And I was like, what better way to show his chops as voicing the Catboy than to post just part of the emotional scene in Shadowbringers where he's trying to sacrifice himself to save the Warrior Light, or in my game, Artemis. And out of nowhere, he gets fucking shot by Emmett. In a fantasy game, Emmett shows up with a gun and he shoots him. He doesn't kill him, but he does shoot him, and it was very funny. My friends who play it, they are all like, the trauma! I'm like, it's so funny. It's all like emotional and shit, and then just bam! Emmett with the gun. That's why I have this emote. Just kind of want to paint around him. Yeah, he gave him back shot. Hey, I've seen the artwork of, because he also then he kidnaps the Crystal Exarch, and it was like I'm taking him with me. And it's, and game-wise, it's because this cat boy has information that he wants out of him for something magical that he did. And he's like, I don't have that capability, and I'm a 12,000-year-old sorcerer of Eld. What the fuck? He's like, how'd you figure that out? But oh, I've seen the artwork where they're like, oh, he's taking him away. I know what he's gonna do with him. I've seen the artwork on Twitter. Okay. That's supposed to be like an old guy. Well, the Crystal Exarch is like an old man too. He looked like... Wait, where is he? He looked like that. He's an old man. More like that. Get a sip of agua. Damn, I gotta think of other gossip that we've missed since I've been gone. Let me see. So my last stream, I don't remember when it was, but it was, I think, over the summer. Yeah, I was doing Cult of the Lamb. You know, and then shit happened. We talked about it last stream. Yeah, there was when I tried to do my test stream. So like there was a test stream I did, but the week before that was like, yeah, I'm gonna do my test stream, and then I threw up for 12 hours. It was like that day I announced, oh, I'm gonna do a test stream tonight. If you're around, just come and help me out to make sure this OBS I have to use works. Because, oh yeah, like before my hiatus, also what kind of delayed me is I was using Twitch Studio, which was an outdated or defunct OBS, and it was just super simple. It was like a starter OBS. And I was like, perfect. I don't want to do anything fancy. And then one day I load up Twitch Studio and they're like, oh, we're getting rid of this shit. And I was like, damn. And so I just use like OBS, regular OBS. And going from Twitch Studio to this, I was like, oh, this is all new to me. So I had to take a little bit to get used to it. And so I did the test stream. Anyway, I announced, I'm like, yeah, test stream. And then I proceeded to throw up for 12 hours and was recovering for an entire week. That was hell. Why am I getting post-nasal drip? What is happening? This guy's like really in shadow because, you know, he's an afterthought in this painting. I love like learning about Rococo art because they were like, you know, there was the era of the Baroque art beforehand. And the Rococo era, they were like, yeah, this Baroque art is nice, but damn, they really want to send a religious message. What if we just didn't do that and it was just all pretty? Everything's pretty. I just love that. They're like, what about cultural significance and sending a message? Nah, just make it pretty. And make it horny too. Fuck it. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Actually, his chest area needs to be shaded in more. So I think where I am in my Dark Urge playthrough, I've been playing Dark Urge Baldur's Gate. I think I can maybe beat it tonight. Ugh, I have work tomorrow. I don't want to go to work. I have to open. They're probably going to keep me, not send me home at like 2. It's bullshit. That was funny. Last week I worked an opening shift, and you know, my job, they have on calls. And one of the new managers, she was like, it was getting close into my shift, and they hadn't said anything about my on-call. And she was like, do you know anything about your on-call? And I was like, what do you mean? And she goes, oh, are they keeping you? And I was like, I don't know. And she goes, all right. And just crossed him out on my on-call. I'm like, fuck yeah. So I hope, I'm manifesting that happens tomorrow. Oh yeah, I hope y'all who are in the US and celebrated Thanksgiving, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Ours was cozy, and we spent it at my brother's house when we were watching The Simpsons, because that's like kind of our thing to do. If my aunt was there, we'd be watching Twilight Zone. That's like our other tradition. If she's not there, it's kind of like The Simpsons. My brother's comfort show, it's my comfort show. Okay, think. What some more there? I just watch YouTube drama. There's gotta be some other YouTube drama I remember. Oh, I gotta paint in this area. Yeah, it's getting there. Ooh, girl has really in shadow. Well, it's also because of this. Oh yeah. Well, it kind of helps. I can go in and erase bits if I need to. Make them stand out a little bit more. Yeah, because that's Sydney Bear, just a robot drama. Ooh, it was pretty great. Oh, and like speaking of him again, like so I mentioned the artist because that one, like, he's not really considered an art commentary person. He's just like a commentary person, but he has like an avatar. It's weird. Like if you're in like the YouTube scene, when you mention like commentary channels and art commentary channels, it's like a different vibe. But because he has the same artist, I mentioned that artist. She no longer works with Just a Robot because he made her feel uncomfortable for being fucking weird. Oh. Okay, I need to turn that on real quick. Because I messed up. So I guess like she no longer works with him. Ooh, I think I maybe I'll talk on this drama because it's interesting, but like, did any of you know about, this is very like YouTube niche, Amberlynn Reed and like Goral World? Because I follow it like a little bit. Oh fuck, stop doing that thing. There we go. Sorry, I'm like trying to get it to basically erase what I'm doing a little bit. So like a little bit of recap of it because it's like a lot to get into. Oh no, did I do it wrong? I did it wrong. Okay, I can just there's like this whole like weird drama community with like it's actually two girls, but I'll just talk about the Amber Lynn stuff real quick. These two women who started like weight loss channels. They're bigger, and kind of the opposite was happening, and like people were coming in and like criticizing them and stuff, but like what, and I was like, okay, whatever, like, you know, people fail at diets and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm chonky, I got nothing to say about that. But like, no, it's the nuances of the drama. So like, it's just their relationships and stuff is like really crazy, and like they put it out there. But like the Amber Lynn stuff got really crazy because there was things about like she left one of her partners, and that partner came out and was like, oh, it was a very toxic relationship, she was awful to me, and I was like, damn. And then Amber was like trying to be a home wrecker because she got attention from this other woman who was married, and then it came out that that woman was talking to her just to fuck with her, but then like it got serious, and then like her wife had to step in. And then now, this is like where it got dark, is that the person that she's with now is an alleged feeder. And then if you don't know what feeders are, they get off on feeding someone and making sure they're big. If you ever watch like My 600 Pound Life, a lot of those partners on there are feeders. It's crazy. But yeah, the person is guaranteed to feed her because like just before she got with Amber, she was engaged to another woman who was larger, and that woman died from complications of being overweight. And they found that they had posted fetish content about like her being big and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, this girl's gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. And so like everywhere periodically I check in, and I'm like, this girl might be crazy, but hopefully she gets out, cause that's crazy. So I just be watching that. It's like brain rot. I'm brain rotting. I'm trying not to. So I started watching What We Do in the Shadows. I'm like, I need more quality content. Gay vampires. And reading more. I've been reading, speaking of gay vampires, I've been reading the Vampire Chronicles. I'm on Vampire Ormond, and that is so far one of the horniest books in the series I've read. And I was in an art class listening to the audiobook, trying to draw someone. I wasn't painting. I was, because the other books I was listening to and I was painting. I was drawing someone, and it got real weird in that book. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, I'm not on AO3 right now. Okay, let me just, this one I actually specifically drew on. I was like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, it's a dog, that's why. And I was like, oh, that's some weird ass flower. It's a dog. It's a fucking dog. Prissy little white dog. I miss my prissy little white dog. If you didn't know, I had a dog. Her name was Belle. She was a Bichon. She was my dad's, and then when my dad passed, she went to me and my mom. And she was just so fluffy and so adorable, and all she wanted to do was cuddle and bark. A lot of barking. But she was an old girl, and we lost her a couple years ago. It was like one of those situations where it was like her quality of life wasn't gonna be that great, and it was like we don't want her to suffer. It was like we could do this procedure, but it would just make her living worse. And then it was basically she had cancer. It was a growth in her jaw. It was a cancerous tumor in her jaw, and they were like, well, we can remove half her jaw. It'll give her a couple months extra, or it's time to say goodbye. And we were like, we don't want that poor dog to suffer anymore. And she was a great girl. Okay, I guess I can start. Well, I'm gonna start around Artemis. Oh, whoops. Oh, my foot's itchy. Damn, I'm gonna have to take Zyrtec later. My postnasal drip's acting up. It's just kind of like, whoop. I was like, by work on Artemis, I work around. Okay, I can turn this bit off. Okay, I did go in. So I was talking about how like the anatomy is a little wrong. Like her feet and hands are so tiny compared to her head. So I definitely went in and enlarged on the sketch. Cause you know, basically they wanted to have little dainty feet. I'm like, Artemis is a Vieira. And they got weird feet. I'm like, at least gonna make them a little bit bigger. If you don't know, in the lore of Final Fantasy, so Vieira first came in on Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and then they popped up in 12, Tactics Advance 2, I think like the Rival Wings, they popped in as well. And then 12, they introduced them in 12 in Shadowbringers. That's why it is also the superior expansion, because Emmett was introduced in Vieira. At the time, only female Vieira, because they were a female like dominant race. When they were introduced in the other games, it was always female Vieira. They didn't introduce male Vieira into like the zeitgeist of Final Fantasy until Endwalker came out, which was the sequel expansion to Shadowbringers. It came out right after, or 2 or 3 years after. But the whole thing with like Vieira, the female Vieira, is that they're always in stilettos because of their bunny. They have like bunny feet. I think I have a thing of Fran, maybe. No. But they kind of like edited it in 14 because like the programming would be so the whole history of like Vieira being introduced in 14 is so interesting too. So when the first expansion came out, so when the game, so the history, sorry y'all, if you don't play Final Fantasy 14, don't care, you get to hear about it. Because it's my favorite game, and the history of it's interesting. So when 14 first came out, it was a flop. It was awful. And when they and it was built off the bones of Final Fantasy 11. And people who have gone back and played 11 are like, oh, even now, like it's changed. The game has changed so much from when it came out for a lot of reasons. They can like the people will go back and play like 11 and still see how heavily similar it is, but they copied over a lot of the races, like the build of them. What the fuck? The build of them. So the first playable races were like Humes, which are humans, Elizin, which were elves, and you know they still looked very similar to the elven race in 11. Then there were Rodigan, which are based off of a race in 11. They're kind of like usually like the big stocky dudes and like the really tall dommy mommy women. Those were Rodigan. Oh, Crypto, hello! I'm talking about history of races in Final Fantasy 14 leading up to Vieira. Welcome in! How's it going? I'll get back into my Final Fantasy. The one time I'm focused, it's because I'm talking about Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, so then it was Rodigan, and then well, not like you one for the other. These were what came out when 14 first came out. So it was the Humes, the Elizin, the Rodigan, the Mikote, pretty good. Had an RP event and didn't even need to talk about. Nice. So you guys don't know, Crypto plays a male Viera. We were just talking about Viera, and he plays the elusive male Viera that weren't introduced until Endwalker. That's fun. I love that. Mikote, which at the time when the game was introduced, my emote thereof is Bun Boy, just like me. My emotes are my Bun Girl. Hell yeah. He's got a Bun Boy, and he's like white, and he's got like tiger stripes. So Mikote were based off of Mistels from 11, and I remember because I wanted to play as a Mistel when 11 was out when I was younger. You're totally not a criminal. You do not get up to crimes. And so the thing with the Mistel is just like the Viera, the women were more were out there and not really the men. And people kind of complained. They were like, no, we want male Mikote. We want cat boys. And they were like, I don't know. Oh, and then the last one is Lalafell. They're the little squat, like chibi guys. They're little halflings. Those are the Lalafell, which were all based off of races in 11, the Patats. Which there is, I have a picture somewhere. I'll post it in the Discord, which if you're not in my Discord, shame on you. Discord. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop! Stop! Why do I keep doing that? No! I knocked it over. I knocked my tablet over. Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah. Y'all are not on Duskrid. It's the new app, man. I'm fucking crying. Oh god, I fucking sighed. Oh my god. Let me fucking try that again. Yeah, the 23 app drew for you to join the Dust Grid. Oh my god, let me fix my tablet. Holy shit. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Mr. Pike. Oh, fuck. Oh god, there's an old clip. I had to delete it for reasons I'll explain in a second. It was a it was a clip where I wrote Was that a typo too? Oh, I have I think I have a new animated emote. No, I don't. Here we go. Oh fuck. Fuck. Made sure to post Duskrid so everyone who joined remembers. Wow! Thanks! Wow, thanks. Great. Thanks so much. Oh yeah, so there was this clip, and it's because I was in a voice chat with my ex. And I was drawing, and someone was talking about, do I have a Discord? And I posted the thing, but I wrote Discord. And we were laughing about it, so it's, I think my first time doing stupid shit. Won't be my last. Helsinki approves, thank you. Oh my god, I opened, fuck. No! 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 Okay, we were fucking wow. Fuck. Dang it! Oh no, my playback is awful. Okay, it's back. Never mind. We're good. Fuck it. Hopefully y'all are still here. Okay. We were riveting. Discord is a common typo. Oh yeah, Dick Sword, dude. It's because of my friend. She goes by she went by Level Lady Catley. May she rest in peace. She passed away a couple of years ago. She would call her Discord the Dick Sword, and so I always call it Dick Sword, and then accidentally did Dickord. God, that was great. I needed that. Okay, we're not done with me fucking just unloading on you the history of the races in Final Fantasy XIV. We're not done. So, yes, those were the races. Oh, the Humes, the Elizin, the Rodigan, the Mikote, which were only women. And the Rodigan were actually, I take that back. Rodigan women weren't introduced yet. It was just the men. So it was only male Rodigan, it was only female Mikote, and then Lalafell. And so people also wanted female Rodigan. Because there was a female Rodigan character in the story. And they were like, dude, what the fuck? And so the game sucked. It sucked ass. And then they had to figure out how to save it, and Yoshi P came in and he was like, we gotta fucking, no, this is bad. And so they basically fucking yeeted the world. They did an event. If you ever want to look up, it's the fall of Dalamud, the Red Moon. They did a whole event, so it was a whole story, and they started doing updates. So I think they patched in. No, they didn't patch them in. Never mind. I was gonna say they patched in male Bikote, but they didn't. So the fall of Dalamud there was a second moon, and it was an event that they had planned. And Yoshi P was like, "Hey, can we push that event forward because I'm gonna do something." I'm going to use it for something. And they were like, okay, yeah. And they approved it. And so it was an event where one of the villains, Nail Darnus, she's a Garlean, and Emmett's not really a Garlean, but he was the Emperor of Garlemald, basically. Doing his evil scheming. But, he wasn't really introduced until way later. Whatever. I just wanted to mention him again. But she goes crazy, and she's like, I'm going to bring down the fall of Dalamud, the Red Moon. This is included in the discussion. It's fine. She's going to bring in the fall of Dalamud. And so they're patching in all these updates and writing these crazy stories for players. That's when Hildebrandt got introduced. There was the only feature at the time where players, when they would sleep at the inn, they would get nightmares. They would get a nightmare of Gaius killing them. And there's a whole thing with Gaius. He's one of the main antagonists in the game. He's basically Final Fantasy Darth Vader. So we're dealing with that, and so Nail she's like another general, and Gaius is one of the Garlemald generals. She brings down the fall of Dalamud. The players had to fight her, but the moon was still falling. So as people are logging into the game, day by day, the moon is getting closer and closer. And then finally they say, okay, so what they did with it is that they were going to shut down the servers. They said, hey, because the game was failing, and they had stopped charging players a monthly fee. And so they came back and they were like, we're going to update and change this game. You guys have been so loyal and we appreciate it. We're going to have to charge a monthly fee again. And then we're going to shut down the servers. And we're going to shut down for I think it was 2 years, I think it was. But we will be back and you're going to get special shit. And they did. And the people who still played back then, a lot of them still play today, who stuck around. And they have special things. But anyway, we're going to shut down the servers. It's going to be a special event. Please log in at this time. and Dalamud's gonna fall, and we're gonna shut down the servers. And they basically kind of destroyed the world. So people sat around and also, oh god, there was more stuff too. Sorry, and we'll get back to the races and everything. It's fine. So as the moon is falling, shit's pandemonium is going on in this game, and it's so crazy because the players built in the lore that you can still visit today in the game. It was kind of like really well known in A Realm Reborn and kind of less known, and it's only in A Realm Reborn areas. A Realm Reborn is like when the game was brought back. So what happened is a pandemonium breaks out, and it was like this event where super powerful monsters that they programmed were just thrown in the map, and players had to deal with them. And the monsters, they were trying to get the monsters to storm the cities. And like one of the cities, a bunch of players got on these Goobu mounts, so like these big green dudes that kind of goofy looking, and they stood as a wall blocking off all the monsters. And it was like the Great Goobu Wall. And so they built that lore into the game because they were like, oh my god, these players aren't giving up. And so they were throwing harder and harder monsters, and the players weren't giving up. And so, like that was happening. Okay, finally. They told them to log in this event, so the loyal players logged in. And they watched as Dalamud's getting closer. The only ambiance sounds in the game is like, you know, the regular ambiance. And then this like haunting melody is playing in the background. And it's the song Answers, which is, it's like one of the themes for 14, is playing. So this haunting melody and this haunting, like echoey woman is singing. And then they bring down Dalamud. And it's a cutscene. And it actually becomes the trailer for Realm Reborn. Is Dalamud falls, and what happens is Dalamud is not a moon. Dalamud is a prison, an ancient prison for the horrific dragon Bahamut, which is hilarious if you guys play Baldur's Gate with me. Cleric of Bahamut. It's not that Bahamut, but they took the name. Or, you know, Bahamut is a dragon that is in every Final Fantasy, which is why I chose to be a cleric of Bahamut in Baldur's Gate and Dungeons & Dragons, because I'm like, dude, Bahamut. But Bahamut is not your boy in this game. Bahamut is fucking crazy. And so Dalamud is a prison. It breaks open, and Bahamut just starts destroying everything. And he's so powerful that, like, magic itself is breaking the environment. And then the main characters of the Scions or whatever that are like in the story, they're trying to pray to the gods of the 12 to save them. They pray to the gods of the 12. The 12 don't fucking help. And so this other Louis Soir, who's this character, he sends the player characters basically away. He summons them away, and he's like, I got this. And then fire engulfs him, and you don't know what the fuck happens. And then that's when they shut down the servers. That's all you get. For 2 years, people had to wait and be like, what the fuck happened? And then, so then they introduced A Realm Reborn. And so what happened is the world didn't get destroyed, but people who were loyal players, the story to them is that Louis Soir sent them 5 years into the future so that they're safe and that they have to handle shit in the future. And then if you're a new player, you just make your character, you just know about this horrible event that happened 5 years ago and like the war that happened. So when they introduced A Realm Reborn, they finally introduced male Mikote and female Rodigan. Now we're back in the conversation about the races of Final Fantasy 14. So they introduced male Mikote and female Rodigan, and A Realm Reborn it was crazy successful. It had its hurdles when it was first introduced, and I played it pretty close after it came out. There was a lot of endgame patches, so I was kind of like halfway through the endgame patches, you would say, that of like A Realm Reborn when I came into the game first. And then they introduced, so there were city-states. This is introduced, segue into the next expansion. There's city-states, but one city-state from the beginning of the game, from original Final Fantasy XIV, was closed off to everyone, and that was Ishgard. And that's where like the Dragoons are from, and they deal with a 1,000-year Dragon Song War. And they're like, I don't care what the fuck y'all are dealing with, we're dealing with our shit. So the city-state's been closed off. And then Heavensward, the expansion is announced for Final Fantasy XIV, and that's where you get to go to Ishgard. So even me, like, I didn't play original Final Fantasy XIV, I was still hyped. People who played original fucking Final Fantasy XIV were losing their minds that we get to go to Ishgard. And what I'll also say is that Ishgard from original Final Fantasy XIV to Realm Reborn was heavily changed. As I said, Bahamut, when his magic a lot of shit got fucked up, and that one of the places was Ishgard. Ishgard was a normal grassy plains, and if you have played Final Fantasy XIV, Ishgard is not that now. Ishgard is like, you're in fucking Antarctica. It is constantly cold, heavy snowstorms all the time, and the people suffer because of it. So, Heavensward gets introduced, and a new playable race gets introduced, and that's Aura, which are the dragon people. They got horns, they got scales, they got little tails. My friend Ixley, she plays an Aura. And then also, my friend Hideo, he sometimes hops up in chat. He plays a male Aura. They're a pretty popular race, especially for the male characters, because they're hot, pretty boys. So they got introduced. And then if you play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2, like I did, Aura were in that game, and they were like dragon girls. They were a girl-only race, like Viera. And I was like, oh my god, if they introduce... I played a Mikote back then. Artemis was a Mikote for the longest time, until Shadowbringers. They were like... I was like, if they introduced Aura, does that mean that Viera is a possible playable race? I would lose my mind if they introduced Viera, because I fucking love Viera. And it came out that they were like, hey, we were originally going to introduce 2 playable races, Aura and Viera. Viera were too hard to introduce because they had limitations. It was a female-only race, and then people are very stickler for lore, and people are foot fetishists. That Viera's whole thing is that they have like bunny feet, and they stand on the balls of their feet because they're bunny feet. They have to wear stilettos, and it was a whole thing with and their ears. They're like, how are we gonna fucking program hats in this game? They were like, a lot of shit for them. They were complaining about introducing Viera, and we're all like, I don't fucking care. Introduce Viera, and they were like, nah, we're not going to do it, but here's the concept art. And they released a concept art, and it was beautiful. And I was like, oh my god, I'm never going to get to play Viera. So I was like, whatever, I'll play my Mikote, my cat girl. And then Stormblood came out. That was the second expansion. And they introduced my favorite class in all of Final Fantasy games, Red Mage. And I was like, okay, well, at least I could be a red mage. And so I had taken a break from 14. My original character I can no longer access. And she was actually an Aura. I made her into a female Aura when Heavensward came out. But anyway, when I made Artemis, I made her Mikote because I played the demo. And I was like, whatever. And so but they were like, what about Viera? And they were like, no new playable races. And they were like, okay, fuck you. And then FanFest was going on. US FanFest was going on for Final Fantasy XIV, and that's when they started talking about expansions, and they were talking about the Shadowbringers expansion. And you already know that Viera introduced, but I'm still going to build it up. And Yoshi P loves to be cryptic, and so he loves to give hints. And he said, oh, there's going to be a new playable race. We can't talk about it yet at this FanFest. And he turns around and he's wearing a Bugs Bunny jacket. And everyone went, oh, it's Viera, okay. And like, I even remember being on Facebook, and there was like dudes that were contrarians, and they were like, no, it's not going to be Viera just because you wear a Bugs Bunny jacket. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? And so yes, it was Japanese no, it was the European Fan Fest. They finally introduced Viera, and they were stringing us along the whole time. It was really great. They were edging us, as you would say. And then they finally introduced female Viera, and I had to watch that stream at 4 a.m, and I was freaking out. I was so hype. I'm like, this is the end all be all of expansions. Little did I fucking know, I was right. So I also had just moved back from like Vegas, but and if you know, you know. So I was like, I'm gonna spend the money and get the special edition of Shadowbringers because Viera. And so I did that. And then Shadowbringers introduced, and then I'm playing it, and I'm like, I'm hell yeah, Bunny. And then Emmett gets introduced. Actually, no, Emmett got introduced in Stormblood. He originally was introduced in Stormblood. He was in a cutscene, and he introduces like all this. He kind of does some heavy lore. Yeah, I did. You saw me be so hyped about Viera. Yeah, Emmett was first introduced in Stormblood, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? This eccentric queen. And I was like, he's kind of entertaining. I guess I'll see him in Shadowbringers. Oh, fucking little there now. So yeah, that happened. And then I beat Shadowbringers, and then I was like, oh, I have weird feelings about Emmett and like the story that just happened. And then it went downhill from there. Anyway, that fucking happens, and then we're waiting. We're doing the end game. Yeah, I am an Emmett simp. I mean, how do you even know that I'm an Emmett simp? How can you even tell that I simp for this character? I don't believe you. There is no way that you can tell me I am a fucking Emmett simp at all. Not a clue. You can't prove anything. So Endwalker gets kind of delayed because COVID. It gets introduced, and oh no, okay, so backtrack. Yes, female Vieira get introduced. It's female only, and they introduce another playable because people were also complaining. Because I remember this complaint, and I'm so glad they did listen. Is that they were like, there were fans that were begging for Vieira, and there were fans that were like, I don't want another feminine race. They were like, there's so many like feminine races. I want something that's like different. And like, like more masculine race. Like they're like, oh, we have Humes and like Rodigan, but it's mostly Rodigan, like Humes, and stuff like that. Like the Ellison, you maybe get away with, but they're kind of feminine. Like male Aura, kind of feminine. Male Mikote, kind of feminine. And so when they introduced Vieira, they also introduced oh god, well, I can't remember the name. I'm remembering the original name from 10, Ronso. Hrothgar. They introduced Hrothgar, which are based off the Ronso from Final Fantasy X, and they're like beast men. And so that was male only. And so we were like, yes, the best of both worlds. And they were like, hey, well, they kind of said that they will bring male Vieira later, but they kind of did the excuse that like the lore with male Vieira is that they're more reclusive. And it's like watching people play through main queue. I had to research emojis until they get to certain spots. Hell yeah! Now we got more. I love my shrug emote because it is very Emmett. So I did the animation for it. It's a still emote, but I put it in as an animation because like the slide out. It's just very him. So they introduced male Hrothgar too because they were like, oh, we'll bring the other ones in later, kind of thing. I think they're kind of like avoiding the answering like, are you going to introduce male and female counterparts? And they're like, maybe. So Endwalker comes out, or Endwalker gets announced. It's a little bit delayed because of COVID, but then they do online FanFest because it was the time for FanFest. And so we watched the online live streams, and they finally introduced male Vieira, and that's when Crypto decided to join and play Final Fantasy XIV. Because he could finally be a bunny boy. So then they introduced male Vieira, and we were all happy. And then people were like, what about female Hrothgar? We do not have female Hrothgar. Dawn Trail gets announced, the current expansion, and they, the FanFest I went to, because usually US FanFest is first. They did not announce female Hrothgar then, because it was more of, like, hyping up, like, Dawn Trail. And it was the European FanFest. They introduced female Hrothgar, I think. It was one of the, yeah. And we were all like, oh no, we're all furries. Even though I had to start at Catboy. Yeah, you did. You toughed out as a Catboy. Hey, I started out as a Catgirl, not even knowing if I was ever going to get Vieira at all. And that is kind of the history of the races in Final Fantasy XIV. And they have said they don't want to introduce any new races because, fuck, the programming is too much. Man, that made my throat fucking dry. The ad's gonna go soon. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna get a cough drop. And if anybody listening, I do it. If you all want to play Final Fantasy XIV, I will play with you. You will get a rich, hot bun friend. Tommy Mommy bun friend. And I'll get you gear. I'll make you gear. It's, you know, it's free to play at the beginning, and, you know, you get to play all the way to Stormblood. I don't know if you can get to the point where you see Emmett, but maybe. Maybe. Just saying. My favorite is like people finally getting to meet Emmett and they're like, "Damn, I saw you naked on Twitter," and then being like, "Oh, this guy is a tired old queen," and I'm like, "Hell yeah, it's so great." All right, ad break's gonna start soon, and I'm gonna step away. And if you are, you know the drill. If you're a subscriber, you get to enjoy a clip show. I'll make sure it's running. I know how to fix it now. And then if not, you can enjoy ads, but not miss out on these riveting discussions about my obsession with Final Fantasy XIV and my obsession with Viera. Also, maybe I'll look up we'll try to like backtrack on drama I followed so I can tell you more. If you play Stormblood, if it includes, I think it does, then yeah, right up to Emmett's introduction. Ooh, his introduction is so good, by the way. It's so good. All right, ads starting soon. You know, I'm gonna step away. I'll start the clip show, make sure it works, and then I'll be right back. Oh, let me put oh, fuck. Where's my cursor? I have 3 screens. There we go. All right, we'll be back. Angry. Master level. All right. Damn. Right? Negotiate some better loot. No, I don't. No countdowns. No. No, 2. No. No, what are you doing? Swear to God, Nox. Nope. Nope. Oh, okay. All right. I don't like that you're hovering over 2. I feel like I'm being held hostage by my own chat. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. I fucking hate it! Damn. I think I have to load it to an earlier save.
I know that look in your eye. Since being with me, you feel as if you are a North Dark cavern. A hole that can only be filled by drow.
Without the fungal infestations, I hope.
Oh, whoa! Sarian! Oh my god, there was a penis shot. Oh no, he's a bear! Yo, why the bear looking at me like that? Hell yeah!
Forgive me, I lost the run of myself. Sometimes, if blood runs hot enough, it's
Thank you for sorry, the voices are freaking me out. I always come back. Thank you for the I can smell your bones overage. I told you this would be right up your alley. Thank you for joining. Ah! Jesus Christ! Bonnie got me! Fucking bunny bastard. Taking a bite of curry. Not my mom laughing at me and oh no! Oh no, I knew as soon as I hit it. I can't believe I did that. Oh. Okay, thank you. Also, I have cute new viewer sound rewards. Please enjoy them. There's some Emmett ones because, you know, it's me and it's Emmett. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow, this is embarrassing.
Wow, thank you. Sorry. Okay, Emmett, I'll stop crying. Fuck it. The stupid overlapping branch. Okay, come on. Come on, we can do this. No! No! Oh my god, no! Oh.
Optics. Oh my god, do you not have a PR person? You have like 50 million subscribers. I'm going to write a letter.
Sorry.
Oh, hi.
Hey. I want to love to be able to touch you properly.
Where would you start?
Oh. I'd start by tracing every curve of your body with my fingertips.
You give me chills, baby. No mean feat at my temperature. Gods, we better find a way to cool me off soon. I'm not sure how much I can take.
I just keep teasing Carla. We can't touch each other. Sorry, Astarian is a tease. Okay, I should hopefully have learned a new ability. I'm in a weird special area. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a blue-footed booby! I forgot to unmute myself, I'm back. My cough drop's so old it's already deteriorating. If I'm getting new ones. Thank you! Alright, alright. Alright, what else can I... Oh, I was gonna look into fucking YouTube drama, damn it. I got distracted. Okay, give me a sec. Let me go into the history of, bullshit I've watched on YouTube. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's just a robot stuff. Oh, it was so entertaining. How you can handle a situation that bad, like, oh my god. And he's gonna come out with a response video. That was the whole thing too, is he wants to make a response video. And I was like, dude, maybe it's time to just get off the internet. Oh, yeah, you weren't here first. So I broke down the best I can remember. in my shitty way, the drama of the art meme YouTuber Cinny Bear and her allegations of grooming a 15-year-old. And then this other YouTuber, Just a Robot, he's like an art commentary YouTuber, he defended her. And it was basically like, no, she didn't groom her. Grooming is, like, she did this, and he just basically describes grooming. And it was so bad, and he's just like, doesn't know when to let things go. Yeah, it was really bad. And so he is gonna make a response video. Let's see. Yeah, I think that was really it. The other stuff is like way more niche. Yeah, it was like, he was like, yeah, she sent her adult art, like porn comics, but she censored them. So, and I'm like, what? I'm like, that's the defense? Oh no. Yeah, definitely. Just absolute mess. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like her jacket thing. Oh, you know. Shade under the boobs. She's voluminous. I don't know, something kind of like that. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, let's kind of shade the rest of the skirt. I have a Rococo style Lolita dress. It's all black. It's from Metamorphose. I've worn it before, and I'm gonna wear it again for Anime Los Angeles. I'm gonna wear it for Lolita Meet. I'm very excited. I love Rococo dresses. I love the fluffiness, the sleeves, but it's gotta be goth. So I guess like not as Rococo, but fuck it. You won't be there again because you decided to move all the way across the country. I'm going with Ix. I was going to try to sell there, but I couldn't get a table, so I'm just going for fun. I'm going to dress as Artemis as well. I'm going to bring my Artemis cosplay, and I'm going to look for all the Emmett cosplayers. Oh yeah, same. I mask the whole time. I always try to be careful. I totally understand that, yeah. Like I've been very lucky and fortunate, and I do not try to press my luck. I'm also gonna be going to Level Up Expo in April because Neil's gonna be there, and I want to meet Neil. I want to get another Astarion autograph because I got the live stream one. Hell yeah! I'm like, I might just dress like Artemis there too. Fuck it. Be like, I know this is your Baldur's Gate, but I just got dressed up as my Final Fantasy character. It's a thing. Okay. She is shaded in. Hell yeah, queen. She's got dark eyes. I'm gonna fill those in. Better. My cat's being needy. I'm also going to Level Up Expo with Ixley. Originally Zart was going to join us, but she got too much on her plate. She's going to Japan for her honeymoon. I'm like, girl, I understand. I have to shade a little bit different because Artemis ain't wearing a hat. Because VRs don't get to wear hats. So yeah, when they introduce VRs at 14, we don't get to wear most hats. I got East to go to, and I'd be able to just hop on a train to get there. I love that! Let me just get her right, because Artemis is the queen of this piece. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, her little shoe. Yeah, this piece doesn't really have like a deadline for me. Like, you know, I like to trying to be posting things weekly. But this is just like a passion piece. I know, they really haven't. It's just like a cool hat gets introduced. And like, Mikote Artemis had some cool ass hats, and I can't wear any of them. Like, a cool hat will be introduced in an armor piece. I'm like, well, I know I can't wear that. I'm like, just let the bunny ears clip through. Alright, here we are at this point. Not bad, not bad. The underpainting is happening. Things are happening. Like modders have, so it's not like it's not possible. I know, I know. Like the fuck. keep it like that. Yeah. This I can zoom out a little bit. Oh, nope. Not like that. Oh yeah, I totally got sidetracked until like what started me to do this painting. So yeah, I posted about that. I was writing about masterpieces, and I consider the swing one of the masterpieces. And I posted on my personal Instagram. I was like, oh, because my friends were like, yeah, you would choose the swing, and I'm like, hey, well, you're right. And so I posted about on Instagram that my friends were like, oh, you know, I picked the swing as an example of a masterpiece through my perspective. And my friends were like, oh, you would pick the swing. And then one of my friends from school who also plays 14, she just messages me and goes, okay, but what if you do a master's study of the swing, but you put Artemis and Emmett in there? And I was like, oh my God, you're so right. And here we are. So when I normally am working on like shit like this, I am watching just dumb YouTube commentary videos. I just watch other people's drama. It just feels right. Cause oh man, that drama. Oh my God. I'll have to see what else happens. There's so if you're still listening about the Cindy Bear drama, a little bit extra too. So like, you know, her roommate who exposed her. Yeah. Oh my God, I saw a bit of that. Holy shit. I was like, oh, for world first clear. Oh, they cheated. I was like, damn. And at the same time, I'm like, oh, big surprise. Someone cheated to get a world first clear. But, yeah, I was saying, like, Cindy Bear's roommate who exposed her. Oh, I didn't tell you the other big shit with that drama. So, yeah, her roommate is the one he exposed her. And, since Crypto, you weren't here, not only, like, just her roommate who exposed her was, also had their own drama. They got exposed for doing the same thing that she did. And like, not to be like, oh, Cindy Bear is a good person, but Cindy Bear stood by that person for getting exposed for doing the same thing that she did. So like, I was like, that's crazy. But I also forgot to say the big thing is that like after they exposed Cindy Bear for being a groomer, they went, I need to get out of this situation. I'm not safe here. I need $10,000. And they started to GoFundMe for $10,000 and got it. And people were like, that's a lot of money just for like just trying to escape a situation. And like it just like alleged that they were just being very opportunistic, that like, because it was like kind of exposed that they like to take advantage of people's kindness. And it seemed like that well of Cindy Bear was running dry, or trying to run dry. And especially with the drama like coming out, they went, okay, let's see if I can get my own shit from this. And ugh. I was like, damn. I'm like, y'all suck in this situation. And then the other drama part was that like they had cats, and like this person took the cats, and Cindy Bear were like, those are my cats, I take care of them, you don't. I'm the one that feeds them, give me my cat back. And I was like, damn. Sucks to be a groomer. Yes, right? How could this happen? I'm like, yo, I'm like, what if I feel this is, oh God, I hate how I'm gonna sound. What the fuck's wrong with this generation? But at the same time, like, there's people my age getting exposed for being creepy to 14, 15-year-olds, so I retract my statement. What the fuck is wrong with these people on the internet? Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I'm just gonna This is like some smooth jazz happening. I like it. Look, I'm in the 80s at a cocktail bar. I'm excited. I'm going to make my famous batch of curry next week, and I'm going to bring some to my friend and her husband. So they're excited. And it's funny because the other day, on Wednesday, I went and got my nails done with her, and we went and got curry at the Japanese supermarket that's near us, or near her. So I'd be like, and I trust her. I'm like, you guys are my friends, even though like, she was my friend first, and like, just you know, I'm the friend-in-law with the husband. But like, they hear me talk about my obsessions, and he's like, I don't even play 14, and he's like, I have intimate knowledge about Emmett, and I was like, hell yeah. You get curry. I need to make another batch. I already have a batch left over to get through from Turkey Day, which I only made pumpkin. Yeah, I wanted to make it soon, but like I was like, oh yeah, Thanksgiving just happened, so I'll wait because we have a lot of leftovers. Which there was so funny. There was a little bit of a crisis this morning or this afternoon, because my mom and I got excited for our turkey sandwiches that she'll make after Thanksgiving. It has like the turkey, the stuffing, mayonnaise, salt and pepper, and cranberry sauce. And it's so good. But we couldn't find the turkey, so we went to my brother's house for Thanksgiving, and then there was like a little bit of an emergency or like health thing going on, so we just couldn't entertain like we had originally wanted, which was like bring my aunt over. We love my aunt. We love having her Thanksgiving. She is on the spectrum and can be a lot. And when you're dealing with pain and not feeling 100%, that can just be a lot. And so we were like, we're going to have to cancel on her. But I'm like, I know she loves us. She loves to see us. But the one thing she's ultimately excited for is Thanksgiving food. If we just tell her and promise it that we will bring her Thanksgiving food, it'll be fine. And so my mom told her, and she was like, that's okay. Yeah, it's one thing. You'll bring me a big old plate of Thanksgiving, like all the fixings. And we're like, hell yeah. And she goes, okay. And so she was really cool with it, and we did that. We packaged a separate plate, just a big old plate of Thanksgiving food, and we stopped by her house, and we dropped it off, and she was super thankful and excited. And this morning, we were looking for the turkey to make turkey sandwiches, and Mom's like, I can't find the turkey, and we're like, oh my God, did we give it to our aunt? Like, oh, we're not getting that shit back. And it was behind the pie. We found it, and that was the exciting morning I had. I'm just trying to detail in the shadows. Yep, hiding behind the pie. The pie was hiding the turkey. Blend that in a little bit more. Okay, we're getting there. There's just a lot of like, and then I gotta get in the lights, which Artemis is already a lot of lights, so I think she's good. But the boys ain't. Yeah, that's right. That right there is actually a lot lighter than what I have. So let me just do that. Yeah. Okay, and then there's some darks here. Okay, cool. This is just more of blocking in. There's like this tree branch right here. So I'm excited to do more Resident Evil 4 next week. Hopefully my graphics or my fucking computer can handle it. Man, that was a... I'll probably try to go in before stream next week and try to get that working properly. Or else I'll have to switch to another game. Oh no, we had to play Final Fantasy 14. I'm just kidding. You know, it's a lot of lights here. There's darks underneath, and I'm just gonna build the lights on top. Check you task manager. So yeah, it was the top things that was running was Resident Evil 4. I don't even think it was Resident Evil 4 and like Chrome, and so I had to take down Chrome. But my OBS wasn't that high, bro. My solo paladin run, I just started. Astarion has a vampire by option. Okay, so that might be the vampire origin mod then. Or something's fucked. Interesting. I almost want to get rid of that mod. Ruining the fun. Cause yeah, that did change after we updated it. I'm so glad you're doing a paladin, dude. I fucking love being a paladin. I just wail on shit. Okay, I forgot I was gonna go back and fix these. I am so excited. I got Zard obsessed with Baldur's Gate, and it makes me so happy. She's been doing a stream for Baldur's Gate on her channel, where most options the audience get to pick, except for with Karlach. Karlach's her bae, just like Astarion's my baby girl. Karlach's her baby girl. Y'all are not allowed to mess up any interactions with Karlach, but everything else, it's fuck it. No, I lied. Demon Wife. I lied, Mr. Pike. She doesn't play at all. She hates the game. She always complains to me about it. She's like, God, I hate this game. I hate Karlach. Fuck this game. I was saying to other people. Best girl, right? Best girl. At some point, maybe if I have the, what is it? Not the motivation, the will to do it. Well, not like will, but like the conviction. I do want to do a run where I romance Shadowheart. But it's just something about Astarion. Well, like, actually I can. There is a way to do it where I can, and Astarion just becomes my best friend. I don't want to do spoilers because I accidentally spoiled shit, so. Hell yeah! Shadowheart's other best girl. I might do that. I'm still in Act 1, but I found it super weird that, like, Karlach, girl, you just joined the group. Wait a minute, this is too fat. Dude, Karlach's so great, though. Karlach's been through so much, and she's just so happy to be out of Avernus and alive, and she's just so great. She is, oh yeah, and she's very pent up, and I'm like, girl, I understand. I feel you, Karlach. She's like, I try not to think about it. I think about it constantly. But like, no, this game was just treating as if we had her a while and we didn't. Oh, I see. Oh, also, I don't know, Zard, if I told you this, but the person that plays her, they played her interaction, like how they played the interactions with the player. They specifically, in their head, was like, I'm playing to a woman, like that, that Karlach's lesbian. And they're like, Karlach's for the girlies, but do the boys love Karlach? And Neil played Astarian's romances, like interactions with the player, as non-gendered. He didn't think of a gender or assign a gender to them when he did the interactions. No, it's just the game. The game will just be like, then she's with us. She's with us now. Wifey. Yes. Karlach is wifey. Do you mean that they're like, oh, Karlach's all settled in, she's with us now, like, or just be like, you know, oh, she's here, and then it's like, okay, now we move on, kind of, we're, you know, she's caught up, she's already caught up to everything going on. Is that what you mean? Nixie, oh my God, hello, long time no see. What is up? Mood, same. I'm just working on this self-indulgent painting. You have to monopolize chat. Oh, hell yeah. Get it. Fuck yeah. I am doing a special master study of the swing, but it's got Artemis and Emmett instead of that dude and his mistress. We get them out of here. We're like, no. My babies. Hell yeah. Yeah, Crystal Exarch is just like hidden in there, but you can kind of see him. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty good. So I gotta zoom out. Okay, I have to like not look at it for a minute. I'm leaning back. Oh my God. Okay. Alright, yeah, hell yeah, not bad, not bad. I'm looking at it on the OBS screen, and I'm like, ooh, yeah, it's turning out. Ugh, I don't want to have to go in the morning for work tomorrow, but I have to. Nobody wanted my shift. The curse of an artist, the longer you look at it, the more wonky it gets. It's so true. Or that you're blind to the mistakes, and then so you, like, step away. You finally step away after looking at it for hours, and you're like, oh, it's perfect. And you come back, and you're like, oh, it's awful. It's so true. Okay. Yeah, there's always like a point where you just gotta sleep on it. I made it too light, or oh, I think that's actually the thing underneath. This thing. Yeah, that's adding the extra values, but I'm gonna keep it because that's fine. Oh fuck, why did you do that? Okay, zoom that out to about the same size. Okay. The boring part where it's just all zoomed out and I'm just getting the fine-tuning some shit. Yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I hate that. I almost did that with the commission. I was about to send it to her, and then I noticed that I had made a glaring mistake where it was just like I had colored in part of the background that was that like of her like made it her arm color, and I was like, oh no, that's not right. That would have been really bad. Wouldn't just be like, what the fuck is this? And then that's like that. Oh, how fun! Look at that. Okay, now I can kind of like fine tune it a little bit more. Okay. Okay, yep. Look, the lines aren't there. Looks so weird. Well, I'm glad that recent comms have been good. Yeah, thank you. If you type exclamation point commission, you get a link to my, so I do accept commissions. I have a new commission page. I accept them through VGen right now, and I'm trying to get verified. I only need one more positive review, so hopefully I get that soon. But I don't know if like they'll just review me for verified and be like, nah. But the opportunity would be nice. But yeah, I open VGen commissions. I have your character here ones where I can draw your character with Emmett. And then I have a new meme one where you can be Emmett's pocket or any other ancient's pocket. A bust, character bust, and then a character reference sheet. Yeah, that's right. You're on it too. Okay. Turn that back. Oh, not that one. That one. Ooh, I gotta fix the ropes too. Because I just painted over them and be like, meh. Actually, so they have kind of shading to them, so. Oh no! I was very fortunate because those artworks of like Artemis and Emmett, where they're kind of like you don't really see their faces, they're kind of cut off. They've been blowing up on like social media, and what happened is people are like, oh my god, would you draw my character in that pose with Emmett? And I was like, yeah. And so when it just happened to coincide when I got my VGen. And so those were the commissions I opened. And so those are like the most of the commissions I'm getting. Like the character bust is from my friend. Yeah. Like all my commissions have either been from my social media post or my friend. My friend commissioned me a couple character busts for her friends for Christmas. And like, yeah, the ones that because I commissioned, I'm waiting to commission an artist, and then another one I commissioned. I already knew of them. One of them, she draws like your warrior lights as little beans. They're like little chibis, but she calls them little beans. And then together with the character, they're bean pods, and so I got one of each. So I got one of just Artemis, and then one of Artemis and Emmett, and I'm just waiting on them. Yeah, I understand that. So when my friend commissions me, it's her husband's money. So I'm like, get it, girl, hell yeah. And it was hilarious. He was like that morning of he was like, why am I getting charges for 2 commissions? And she's like, And that's the same couple where I'm bringing them curry. It's the same couple where it's the only one I allow where 2 people are on one Patreon account. Because they have access to my Patreon, but he's the one that pays for it. And I remember she was like, she's like, hey, can I have your card? I'm paying for Patreon. And he's like, why are we paying for Patreon? And she's like, it's Bunny's Patreon. She opened it. And she's like, you get access to Anime Titty. And he's like, oh, okay, hell yeah. He's like, sign up for it. And I was like, thanks. So every time I go over, I'm like, see my new Patreon post? When in doubt, anime pippies. Nox! Oh my god! Hello, Nox! What the fuck? How's it going? How you doing? It's been 5 ever. Let me just drop a... Hell yeah. You know what? I fucking feel that, though I'm on waitlist for therapy. After what happened back in August, I was like, I'm gonna have to go into therapy, and so I'm on waitlist. But I'm still working with psychiatrists and getting on better medication. Hell yeah. So I feel you. I'm glad you're doing better. Okay, we got to this point. I guess I add in lights now. Oh, I cannot add it on a multiply layer. That would be stupid. It's going to be a screen layer. Do it. It helps. I know. Gray. There we go. I know that it really does help. Shit's just fucked. Alright, we do what we did. We started Emmett and we just kind of move around. His, I don't really need to do much. Oh, except for the plants around him, duh. Yeah, I need to, fuck. I feel that. I need to catch up on my lore. I was like, oh, hey, new lore update. You ready? Okay. A lot of these are just like little dots, so. Oh, God, we're going to be here a bit. Fucking these Rococo artists and their damn fucking intricate flowers bullshit. Traveling with Liesel, short and starring is funny as fuck. Oh my god, I bet. Oh my god. That's so great. Oh my god, your therapist's the same age as your grandma. That's crazy. I think my psychiatrist is younger than me, so that's fun. Or she's like the same age as me. Okay, let's kind of fix this and tone some of these down. Okay, hold on. I'm not happy. Let's erase it, start over. Oh, I love that! That's awesome. Okay, worth it. Yeah, I don't have a therapist yet, so it's my psychiatrist. She gives me medication. But I'm on ADHD medication now. I just recently got on it, so we're gonna see how that it's somewhat working for a bit. I just have to be careful because it is a stimulant, and we have to be careful with my heart. I don't have diagnosed heart problems, but I have a history of it in my family, so. I feel like it shouldn't be this bright. Yeah, that's better. It helped. It helped. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. Oh my god, doesn't it fun? Same. I take antidepressant, anti-anxiety meds, and then a ADHD med. It's very fun. Though I don't take the ADHD med every day. I just try to take it during the week, and then I take weekends off from it. Because one time, we need our emotional support, ASEAN. We do. I have a special emote for subscribers. It's his titties. Thank Lovely Rosie T for that. She gave me that idea. And I have a special emote for 5k bits. Just like the loot emote. God, emote at 10k bits. At 5k bits, you get Astarian's titties. Lazel was like, you smell good, I'm going to take you. And you were like, haha, I'm in danger. And just opened your arms and let her take you. Right? That's so funny. I know there's been times where she's used it on me and I'm almost like, okay. But no, it's like the, haha, I'm in danger. Thank you for the foxtail. Yeah, I'm so glad to be back. I was going through it, but I'm happier to be back. Tav, Shart, Blazel, Polykill going. Yeah. Like, I gotta keep this Polykill going. Yeah, I started to do that. I did a run, my Dark Urge run. I started to romance Shadowheart. And then I was like, oh, Pookie's right there. So I was doing the Astarian romance. And then the Act 2, when he confessed his feelings. And I was like, yes, I want something more. Shadowheart was like, I feel like you're looking differently and your heart flutters for someone else. And I was like, well, I want both of you. And then she was like, Astarian jokes and talks about being hedonistic. But she's like, that guy is more like sensitive than he puts on. And she's like, I feel it would break him. And she's like, I couldn't do that. And she's like, I'm willing to let you go so that you both can be happy. And I was like, you don't hate me? And she's like, you're too hot to hate. And she goes, and I get to watch you walk away. And I'm like, bah! So I might do at some point, maybe, I'll do a run where I'm just friends with Astarian, because you can still do the camp stuff, and then, like, the start of the romance stuff, and then just, like, friend zone him, and it's actually really cute, and really sweet, and he just becomes your bestie, and then just romance Shadowheart. But we'll see. We will see. I know I'm doing way too much detail for still an underpainting, but don't fucking come for me. Let's take a break from that and do a little bit of this, since this works a little bit different than the multiply layer. I can get away with this. Yeah, I can. He doesn't. He doesn't reveal that he's a vampire there, but what it does is it will, he never reveals he's a vampire there. It helps kickstart his story. It's like you could roll a 99 on a 20-sided die, and he'll still won't reveal he's a vampire until later. Do it. 100% do it. Get Baldur's Gate. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. If you have a machine that can handle it, do it. Do it. Fucking do it. It's so good. Do it. What's happening? Oh, ads are gonna start soon. You literally see where I started to add the white, and then I just go bloop. I follow where it takes me. Oh, thank you, Nixie. I was shrimping. I'm gonna go complete life now. Please go complete life. I won't be on that much longer. Hell yeah. Thank you for the posture check. All I did was just lean back. I'm back to shrimping. Don't tell her I'm back to shrimping. Oh, ad starting. It's Sam waiting for him, time to prep for bed. Yeah. Let me just, I'm gonna do this ad and then I'll come back and close out. How about that? Alright, be back. Which way did I come from again? Okay, I go that way. He scared the shit out of me last time. Where is he? Okay, you gotta hold my hand. I'm scared. Ah! Damn it!
Time for this bullshit. Out of my way!
Okay. I'm not crazy, but more and more sheep keep appearing around me. Something's up with the sheep. I'm not crazy, am I? Hi. What is happening? Excuse you. I'm very uncomfortable right now. What is happening with these sheep? Is this part of the quest? Or because more and more kept appearing? Why?
Congratulations. Turn around.
No.
See the camera.
Where?
You see the camera. Right
Ah! Damn it! I can smell your bones over it. I told you this would be right up your alley. Thank you for joining. Ah! Jesus Christ! Bonnie got me! Fucking bunny bastard. Taking a bite of curry. Not my mom laughing at me in the background. Yeah, that bunny bitch. I'm gonna put it here.
All right.
Oh, thank you, I'll stretch. Victory stretch! Alright, that wiped out most of them. I still have a few left. Kiss my ass, Freddy Fazbear! I closed the lid too much and now I can't get my pickle. There we go. That was the... That was the most perfect timing. Whoa. Okay. Get it. Shadowmare! Shadowmare, no! Oh my god, what happened?
And how'd it go? Run into any trouble? And what about the Militech angle?
Sure, of course there was trouble. Royce couldn't give in two shits.
Jackie, you okay?
How'd you get him on board? You used the corpo woman?
Met with Stout, managed to strike a deal.
Well.
I fucking love this game.
Gave me the chip with the scratch for Maelstrom.
On Karlak. Throw it on Karlak. Just honor. Just right honor.
This is clever.
Yes.
Might even work. Come here.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Oh.
I'm dizzy. And you? Are you all right?
Sorry, I did a little. I recorded the clip. No permanent damage and absolutely worth it. I saw sparks. Actual sparks.
They're still zipping around inside me.
Aww. That was so cute.
You know, I can't have much
out loud. Okay, good. Oh no, there's a thing in the middle.
Oh no, this is a different one.
This is a different
This is
one.
not what I was thinking. Oh,
I don't
Jesus.
like this. I don't like. Okay, I'm back. Hell yeah. Let's. Okay, I didn't mute my shit this time. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I think this is a good place to stop. Sorry, I didn't want. I should have just pushed ads back, but like my brain is fried right now, and I forgot to. I didn't realize I could do that. But anyway, we got pretty far. That's pretty good so far. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's time for some of y'all's to go to bed. I ain't gonna keep y'all's up. I have work tomorrow in the morning, so it's a good place to end it. So we will. Oh, hold on. Let me. Who can I raid? I'll be back on Tuesday to do more Resident Evil. Let's see. Anyone on? There's like no one on. Smaller size. I'm just gonna cut y'all loose. No one's really on to raid. So I'm just gonna cut y'all loose and wreak havoc. Oh my god, Mr. Pike. Let me just... Is it just like every message, is it gonna just say 20k now? Like every time you chat, it's just gonna say 20k. Actually, I could do this even one better. Oh, fucking thing cock blocking me. There we go. Yeah, I'm cutting y'all loose. Wreak havoc into the world for me. Don't get caught, I guess. Yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday with more Resident Evil. If you want updates on what's happening, I'll post in Discord. And then, yeah. We'll see maybe next week. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'll see you all next week or in Discord or, you know, on the street in a turf war. I don't know what I'm saying. It's getting to that point. Anyway. Oh. Ending. Hell yeah. Ending screen. Yeah. You all have a good night. You all are wonderful. All lots of love. And I'll see you next time. Alright, bye.